Holy crap, what's going on, fellow humans and resellers? It is I, James. RedemptionAgency.com, 22 years selling full-time on the eBay. And that's my big store. And 1 month in on my new store. 1 month, baby. Boom, 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 boom. 1 month, baby. Boom, 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 boom. You like my dusty-ass screen? I just washed this, too. Beautiful. Now we're dirty again. What it should be shows work. Or just a dirty ass screen. What is going on? We are at 222. That's what my clock says right there. And we got Mr. Pee-wee. He's been hanging out down here in the dungeon all day on the nice cold floor. He's liking it. So since I'm not paranoid with any seizures today, I got that blocked off still. I am allowing him to sit. I need to wash his paws because he smells like pee, and I've noticed when he's out front, like he don't really lift his leg to pee, but when I take him out, he pees a lot and splash him back on his paws. So he's kind of got a pee smell to him. So after this video, I'm going to wash his paws. So what is going on? Don't mind me. I found something I really like. And I knew of them, but I never really done it. And now I did it, and now I like it, and now I'm going to do it. And I've already done 2 in the last hour, and I'm like, boink. No, it's not drugs. So I've talked about this before. For the past 3 years, one of my fears of getting old is not being able to walk, not being able to hike, different things like that when I'm old and got nothing to do, right? Don't want to be stuck in a chair, even though it'd probably be pretty fun by the time I'm there, virtual reality, stuff like that. You probably want to sit in a chair all day when you're old and just put on some virtual reality and live there. But, so, as I've said, whenever I brush my teeth for 4 minutes each time. And when I do, I work 2 minutes on each leg. 2 with my balance. I put it out, hold it up. So I do like up like this for a minute, and I'll do out for a minute without touching the ground for 2 minutes, and then the same on this side. So I've been doing that for the past 3 years, have the best balance of my life, but I'm like, what's next, right? Like I can't do sit-ups because my back with the herniated discs that were cut on in 2012. So what can I do next step to kind of maybe even add more muscle around those discs to support my back more, plus to help out with balance? And I've always heard of planks, but I never really tried them. Today, I got myself addicted to freaking planks, man. I've done 2 sets today so far in the probably past hour or so. They only lasted about 40 seconds a piece. That's all I can do. But, good Lord, it's got my... The blood is flowing, I'm telling you. I feel like I'm even standing up straighter. I'm just like, So I'm going to make sure I do many of those a day because I like it. I like it. So what's going on so far today? So headed toward 2:30. I got sales in both stores. Let's see. Kind of slow on the big store today. We are at $310. So on track for about a $600 day today, which is kind of low like yesterday. So I'd like to get those numbers up somehow. But maybe I'll end and sell some items. I haven't done that yet today. Number of items sold thus far, 22. And at least we're back on track with the organic. So as of 9 p.m. yesterday, I only had 15 organic. We're going on 2:30. I've got 15 organic. So 15 organic, 7 promoted, sold so far. So at least that's back on track. So that is good to go. Let's see if I'm signed into my new store down here. Nope. I've been eliminated. Anytime I see a Michael J. Fox news article, I almost think he's passed away just because he's been dealing with that stuff for so long. Parkinson's. And I guess he's got enough money to keep him around, kind of like Magic Johnson, right? back with the whole HIV thing. If you got enough money and you're deep enough in the government somehow, some way, you can get the cures. Great reseller life. Okay, I gotta hide. Okay. Going into the new store. Where are we at? New store. So today, going at 2:30, we are at $60.34 on the new store. Boink. So that works. So we're a day shy of a month in on my new store. And I've done a total of $1,420 for the first full month-ish. So, boom, $785 net sales. That's extra, $785. Can I really say extra? Because I would have put those items in my other store, and they may have sold there too. So I can't really say extra, but being that I shifted them over to Posh, and I haven't done that in forever, that's kind of technically extra. So, yeah, and only at 40% selling costs. So even though I'm not getting a 10% discount and stuff on this account, top rated, not there yet, still not bad for the percentage. 64 items total I've sold so far, and we've got 360 items listed. So average price per item, $22.18. So that is my new store. So while I'm here, let me go ahead and shippy those out. Shippy. Purchase shipping labels. The labels. Boink. First up, a piece from this past weekend's yard sales. I had to make sure it was this past weekend. I always forget. I forget so easily for stuff that don't really matter. And stuff that does matter, I forget too. But anyway, some the other Rock Revival pants. I think I got one shirt left. I bought 2 shirts and 2 pants I found. So I think I only got the 1 shirt left so far. So got the women's jeans. Took an offer for $20, headed to Wisconsin. So hopefully he stays Sable. Sable was our first puppy here at this house. But hopefully he stays stable enough so Saturday I can hit some yard sales. So, and then plus, I got a feeling like this past Saturday would have been good because it was rainy looking, and there was subdivision sales, and it didn't start raining until about 10. So I feel like a lot of people probably stayed home like myself. Only the rain wasn't my reasoning, but I could have got some good deals Saturday. So I kind of feel bad I missed out. Wink. Let's see, 2 pounds, 0 ounces. And that's going to Angela. And when the winds cry, Angela, Angela, I'll be there for you. And when the storm screams, Angela, Angela, I'm going to make sure before every video I do some planking, because that's going to get my blood flowing and make my videos a whole lot more entertaining for myself. Self-entertainment, if you will. I'm like, I don't even have a topic to talk about this video, but I'm like, you know what? I don't need a topic because my blood is flowing. Next up, we got the Rebels Hottie Toddy. See, this is why I don't need drugs as a person. That's why people always, when I was growing up, are you sure you don't do drugs? Because when my adrenaline and my blood's rolling, man, I'm just like, I got that energy. I love getting that energy back because I definitely need it. Because as you get older, your metabolism slows down and you get a little bit of a belly, right? Got the little inner tube going around. But if you can energize that metabolism every day, get that blood flowing, that stuff will wipe away pretty damn quick. So I'm glad I found those planking because I got a feeling that's going to really change my life right now. So this sold for $10, headed to Minnesota. Minnesota, headed to Perham schools. Headed to a school. So, hotty toddy. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I know, I want you. I want you. Don't mind me. I'm sorry. Do not ever be sorry for just being a goofball. I pop that up to 3 just in case. Perham. Wonk. Wonk, wonk, wonk. And next up, took an offer on just a Firestone t-shirt. And took an offer for $6 on that. Headed to Kentucky. Boom, 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 boom. Kentucky. 6. Matthew. All right. Review purchases. Confirm and pay. Stay. I got a 69 Cadillac. Bad tire on the back. Damn thing's going flat. And I ain't got you. Or something like that. Boom and boom. Let's print that standard form out now, just in case nothing else sells, so I don't forget it. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I always forget which one it's that one. 101. And it's not really 101, it's 102. All right. Onward to the big store. All right, Matthew Tkachuk going to the Stanley Cup Finals. Local St. Louis boy, Keith Tkachuk's son, one of. And hopefully we'll get Brady Tkachuk here next year. That's kind of the rumor going around St. Louis if you're a hockey fan. 2 rumors going around here is getting Perron back for like the 5th time, which we should have never let him go ever. And there's rumors that Brady Tkachuk might be traded to St. Louis. If we can get those 2, and we can shore up our defense a little bit better, we'll at least make the playoffs next year. I won't say nothing beyond that because I'd have to see the defense. Our defense is lacking severely. All right. I'm so excited. Let's do some questions and comments. I have a friend who goes in and deletes all the bad ones, so I don't have to see them anymore. So, yay! So if you're leaving any bad ones, sorry, I don't get to read them no more. Too bad, so sad. Nice setup. So I assume you do listing on the computer area behind you in the same room. Probably so in that video. I'm guessing that video is in my office. I have had to be realistic. I can only list 10 items a day. I burn out mentally if I try more. Hopefully you're not full-time. So my aim is just to keep sourcing better stuff to grow my biz. That takes educating myself, which I love, researching, reading. Yes, this is just a different role model. Yeah, but you've got to get over that 10 hump. I mean, if you're going want to do this and have some full-time income, even if you're sourcing better items, you got find something that motivates you or get your blood flowing. Get down and do some planks like I just did. Maybe that'll enter. You gotta get that block out of your mind. Get that mental block gone. That's all it is a mental block. Anything mental, we can overcome it. We just have to figure out the ways that works best for us as individuals. Like I said, whether that's many things that I've covered about mentally getting over whatever, as me, rearranging, cleaning, bike ride, exercise obviously always does get your blood going. So find that exercise that works for you. Sometimes you just need a little sugar and chocolate in your day. I always, obviously, if you're a sugar caffeine daily person, doing that may not do anything. But if you're one with that doesn't indulge in sugar, like I try to stay away from a lot of sugar. I get my cupcake every morning, but I've always had like my little chocolate cake. Throughout, my mom used to buy fudge rounds for me, and I'd get one fudge round every morning. That was my breakfast every morning as a kid. So breakfast always for me is a little cake, and has been my whole life. So get that little sugar kick in the morning. And just, you got to and then maybe like me also, what I use is where I came from. I don't want to go back there ever. So I use the fact of, what would James, who's sitting in that 3-room apartment, what would he think about your laziness right now? He'd probably be punching the hell out of you in the face. I'm talking about me. Punching me, going, get your ass to work and get me out of here. You've got an avenue. Use it. Got to find that motivation. Mental blocks can be broken down. Find your explosion. J Ride Flip's new video dispels eBay hide-in listings and whatnot. He gives a breakdown as to what it is. Have not watched that. But there's... Technically, they kind of do hide listings because, like we've talked about before, the geographic thing. If you're in California and you're in New York, you're going to get different search results. This has been proven by many people live on channels and trying things out. You're getting different results. So if you're getting different results, that's technically hiding things. So technically they do hide things. What comes into question is how deep does that go? And if they can hide with just that little bit of a change, if something goes wrong or something's not working correctly, how does that hide things? How does that suppress things? There's a lot of working variables in there. So you cannot honestly say they don't do something, because technically they do. It's just how deep does it go? So yeah. I put up the post. If you want to grow your business, put up 3 times the items you sold. So I used to do it like every week. And then so after my blood started flowing today, I'm like, you know what? And then I talked about this morning how I like the thought of just drafting all week and then loading everything up on the weekend and then drafting all week. I'm like, all right, I got to put some kind of goal back into my routine, because when I don't have one, I just kind of flutter around a lot. And so I went back to last week's sales of how many items I sold, times it by 3. And I go, okay, I got to make at least that many drafts and get that many drafts completely done by Friday so I can get them listed by Friday. And then Saturday we start over with, if I got yard sale items, we start the whole process over again. So I'm a little behind this week, being I'm not counting any of the stuff I put up this past weekend and stuff. So I don't expect to get my 1,000 to 11. Or I won't be mad at myself if I don't. How about that? I'm still pushing for that. So 1,011 by Friday, and then my new store, at least 54. So I got 30 on my new store so far drafted, and then I've got about 350 drafted so far on the big store. So got a little ways to go, but so I got to put that in there. But anyway, this comment says, Pretty close to that. I'm hitting more than 2 times for sure. So if you want to grow your business, you've got to put some kind of structures in place to keep yourself accountable and motivated. And that is beating that 10 time. If you can only put 10 up, beat that mental block. Another way to do it is give yourself that goal. If you're a goal-oriented type of person, then you're going to push yourself to that number and not even think about anything else. One thing about mental blocks during the day, from what I've seen, like with myself, can be distractions. Closing your social media feeds and just, even if you have to turn on music and turn that music all the way up so you can stay focused, so you can beat your numbers, what you need to reach. You got to find what works for you. For me, it's a different thing every day. But knowing yourself and how you work and what gets you excited and what gets your blood flowing, and knowing yourself is going to be the best option. And everyone's different. So you got to find, all I can do is give you examples of what I use. But yes, got to get there and do it. Good morning, a little blue bird. How are you today? I have heard that a dog prone to seizures gets a lot of exercise, then they will have less seizures. Maybe need to give him a walk twice a day instead of just once. Yeah, and it's hard right now with him on the medicine. He's so kind of out of it. I get him outside and I try to get him playing and stuff, and he doesn't really want to. But maybe I need to get him out on some long walks and do that. I was doing it at night, and I kind of, since the seizures and stuff, I've kind of calmed that down. I hate to get walking and have a seizure. But yeah, it does seem like they do happen. The majority of them happen in the mornings when he's been laying all night, or at least most of the night. This morning he got me up at what time was it? It was about 3 o'clock a.m. and he needed to go out. But afterwards he was like all party animal. He was just like, oh. I'm like, you can't be like that right now. It's 3 a.m. We got to go back to bed. So he was a little up and about from like 3 to 4 or so. Then I think he mellowed down finally. What's up, Marcus? How's it going? All right, let's do some shipping. Get this stuff done. Get this stuff done. Get this stuff done. Close out some of these windows. All right. And I know these bottom ones are international. For sure. For sure. Let's see what other international, if any, we've got in here. Oh, thank you. Rochelle from Major Win, Row. Thank you. And we got a Croatia. Haven't sent there in a while. They spent about $25 on some masks. So let me take that one out. We'll do the international after the US. So let's get started. I need one more tote. Do I got any hats? I had no hats again? I've got the one international hat. Did I have a... Yeah, I did have a couple of hats this morning. But no hats. But I do got some clothes this time at least. And shoes. All right, first up, we've got Fleetwood Mac Greatest Hits on cassette. Sold for $11. Headed to Pennsylvania. It's got a little crack in it. Let's change that up. That one's got a little crack in it. Boink, boink, boink. So headed Pennsylvania, Samantha. Samantha 7. C.C. DeVille's project when he was out of Poison. need to move these things out of the way. Next up, we've got the things I just moved. We got some like mermaid under the sea kids Converse sneakers. So these sold for $12, headed to California. Dude, I am glad I found these planking things, man. Like, it's just got my blood flowing. I like it. I like it a lot. Another option when I'm having like a slow day, unmotivated day, or a down day. And I'm going to do several of those a day. I can feel the strain or whatever putting on the muscles and stuff. We got Elton John, Don't Shoot Me. Sold for $6.50, headed to Wheatfield, Indiana. Well, that sounds like an exciting place. Where do you live? Wheatfield. Children of the Corn. Who hasn't seen that movie? Like, I'm not a big movie watcher, but I've seen Children of the Corn. £1. Sargio. Alright, how do I balance shoes on a cassette and a record on top of that? Alright, next up, another DVD from Yard Sales. The Alley Giant, the DeGant series. Not sure. So I bought that at the yard sales when I bought all those Blu-rays and DVDs. This sold for $22.50, headed to Las Vegas. So I'm definitely in the profit from all my yard sales now. Past the fees and everything. Cliff. Mike Shanahan's MetLife Charity Golf Tournament jacket. The types of jackets that people will pass up, but not James. James will always buy these kind of oddball, weird things that you would think wouldn't sell. Because James, listen to me talk to me like in a third person thing. James knows that this stuff sells. Sold for $15, headed to California. Alameda, California. I found some my normal medium-sized bags. So, like, yay! When I did my whole cleaning, since I got a freaking truckload from Uline, and then another 7 boxes or 8 boxes from Giropack. Link below if you want any mailers. I cleaned up my shipping area. I found some poly bags I've had laying around. Jeff. Next up, bread. Marcellus. Why did I know his name, but yet I mentally tripped. Bradford Marcellus, Bloomington cassette. Sold for $7, headed to Condone, Oregon. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. All right, James. Next up, we got the best kissers in the world. Oh, I expected to see a picture of me there. Sealed CD. Sold for $6.30. Headed to Nevada. Las Vegas, Nevada. Best kisser in the world. How sick was that? Ew, you're so gross. You're so nasty. Stop it. Oh my gosh. Like, we didn't need to see that. Hello? I'll take that stuff somewhere else. Get a room, okay? Jeffrey. From Toys R Us? Did you call me a giraffe? And if you have not checked out the nice people, the nice couple, the nice human beings, the sweet souls, at least on camera, behind closed doors. They may be evil, like broom flying, children boiling witches. I don't know. I'm just speculating here, but I think they won't be that. Very nice people over at Major_Win YouTube channel. Very nice husband and wife team there. If you do not know of them, now you do. You ordered a shipper card. So $10 headed to Ventura, California. California. From what I understand, they're one of the only couples, one of two couples left in California that haven't moved away. That's a joke. It's a bad joke. It's a joke, I say it's a joke. All right. Major win for the win. Chris Rice, The Living Room Sessions on CD. $7 headed to Louisiana. Monroe, Louisiana, that is. Boiling children. That's funny. I was thinking Hansel and Gretel-ish. Gretel-ish. Brandon. What is it? Eee, my little pretties. I can't do the voice. And your little dog too. I can't do it. Never mind. Scratch that. Act like you never heard it. Next up, we got some Tommy jeans. Stripe down the side. He sold for $26, headed to Sicklerville, New Jersey. Now, if you ask me if I want to move to a place called Sicklerville, I'm going to have to decline. It just doesn't sound very healthy. Maybe it's just a name, though. Just a name. But you know what? There's always something to the name. What is that? Was it somebody's last name? Or do people really get sick there? Or have in the past? Maybe that was the beginning of the bubonic plague, was in New Jersey, in that particular spot. The Black Plague, you know, ring around the rosy, pocket full of posy, ashes to ashes, we all fall down. No, I don't want to die. Hakeem. your jeans, Hakeem. Enjoy your jeans, Hakeem. Your jorts. All in jorts. He wears jorts. We got Romancing the Stone DVD. Sold for $7. Headed to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Not Biggie soda, Minnesota. Extra large, that is. Inspector Gadget. J. Guess it's a good thing younger people don't watch my channel because they'll be like, what the hell is he talking about? What's Inspector Gadget? Next up, we've got, are you ready? Ooh, that was weird. Are you ready for a CD lot? Yeah. There's something special about this CD lot. Maybe you can point it out to me, or maybe I'll have to tell you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got all of them. $5, $5, $5, $8, $5. And probably got, oh, does coupons work with offers? If you take offers, I'm not sure. Let me click on it and see if they got a free one here. Doesn't really, I guess not. I guess they gotta be full price. They don't combine offers, I guess. Anyway, we've got Miracle, Keep It Country. We got Everlast. We got Truth Hurts. We got Raekwon, or whatever his name is. And if you're thinking, oh, they're kind of R&B-ish, that's what they're all the same about. Nope, that's not exactly what I'm talking about here. And Fergie. The stumbling words again. The cohesive factor of these CDs, sorry, that was the best I could come up with at the moment, is something that normally doesn't really sell the CD. And that is, they are all the clean and edited versions of the CD. They're not the explicit lyrics. They're not the offensive stuff. You're offending me. Oh my God, with your words. Your words are so offensive. Yeah, well, if my words offend you, wait till you see my actions. Actions, not words. Headed to Flint, Michigan. Should I put in a bottle of water just in case? Too soon? Did they ever get the water cleaned up there? That was it's pretty bad when your government can't even give you clean water and you pay all these damn taxes. I pay taxes so I don't have to stress in society, but yet you want to stress me out in society. How dare you, government whores. All right. Jonathan. As you know, I don't like politicians. Me no likey politicians. They're all bad. They can all go to hell. Next up, we got the Billikens t-shirt. Sold for $7.50. Headed to Buffalo, Illinois. Kind of right across the river. And then up a little ways. Alrighty, Ryan. They all fit in one stack. Nice. Oh, but I had a note with my shipper from the Major Wind channel. Thank you, James. We appreciate it very much. Stay perky. Ha ha. With gratitude, Major Wind. Now, when you say stay perky, you can't really see in this shirt. But when I wear my Nike dry fit shirts, you can really tell I'm perky. I need some nipple covers. Stay perky. Chantilly lace got a pretty face with the ponytail hanging down. A wiggle and a walk and a giggle and a talk makes the world go round, round, round. There ain't nothing in the world like a big-eyed girl. Make me act so funny, make me spend my money, make me feel real loose like a long-necked goose. Oh, baby, that's what I like. The spinning wheel of death is killing me right now. It's probably killing you because I'm trying to sing. Oh, I wait. It's killing us all. There's a reason I call it the spinning wheel of death. I found my thrill on Blueberry Hill. Don't run out, don't run out. Getting pretty curvy, so it's getting close to running out, as you can see. Ryan. When I used to collect shoes, I'd always run into this guy named Ryan. We were usually always in the same line when we'd buy shoes when they release and then resell them. We were always usually the last two in the store, buying the entire stock out. This is when just about everything would sell out. We'd get in line, we'd buy our first pairs. We could only get one of each, so we'd get one of each shoe, and then one adult, one children, youth. Then we go back of the line, do it again, back of the line, do it again, back. We were always the last ones. We're like, all right, bring the rest out, and we'll just split them up. And we'd split up the rest of them between ourselves, and out we went. Wonder what happened to him. Wonder what he's doing these days. Wonder what he's up to these days. Those are fun times. Getting at the mall or malls mostly. When the one over by the Goodwill outlet was open, and then the Galleria would be, and even St. Clair Square. Getting to the mall at like 6:30, 7 in the morning, waiting in line till they open. And just leaving with freaking bags and bags of shoes. There'd be even times where they would let us use the cart and cart all the shoes to our car. Bring the cart back in. Those were the days when you could make easy money, because everything was selling. The hype was real. I said I've pretty much done it all. I pretty much have. I just haven't done storage lockers. Never done storage lockers. Not technically, anyway. I've bought some stuff from somebody who did storage lockers, but never myself bought really storage lockers. I'm going to save the international stuff for him. He's got to have something to do, just in case sales drop off here. Let me take this offer. Food Network button-up shirt for $12. I take that. But I'll show you what I got international wise. How about that? Oh, we got another hat that was paid for. But here's the masks. Solid brass. Dang. I probably could have got more money out of these being solid brass, but sold for about $28. So it's in euros. So I'm trying to do the mathish, euro-ish. And we got this unknown DS logo hat, sold for about £6 British, 650-ish British pounds. Then we got Sammy Hagar, sold for $7. Jade, sold for $7. And we got this Airwaves, the United States Air Force Band CD, sold for $16. So, biggity bam. Thank you, man. All right. So $338 at 3 o'clock. That's where I am at so far today. And then what, $60 on the new store, I think. So, and about $400 today thus far. So, all right. Thanks everybody for hanging out. And I will see you all in the next video. Later.